Okay, so on this video today, we're going to be looking at how to navigate the business manager interface. That's what we're looking at here. So we'll go down to business.facebook.com. The reason why we're doing that is, I'm pretty sure on this training, that's just some of you heard about this business aspect of Facebook. So we'll have to show you how to navigate it so that it will be easier for you to, without having to stress yourself. Okay, so let me make my mouse visible. Make my mouse visible. Naturally, when you come to businessmanager.com, you may just basically follow those, because like I said, I was using a new Facebook account, not someone's Facebook account that I know has never opened Business Manager, but at the end of the day, I discovered that there are lots of business managers that were already created for her. That business portfolios are already created for her. Because when you have a page, Facebook automatically creates a business account for you. That's what usually happens most of the time. But it's not all the time, but it happens most of the time. So don't be surprised that as at the time you are opening your business manager for the first time, you see some business accounts available. Yesterday on the video, the last videos we made, we actually, on creating a business manager account, we actually created one called Expand Easy Tutorial. So that's what we're going to be used for the purpose of it. And in the last video, when we talked about creating page, we created a page called Tutorial Page for Expand Easy. So that's the reason why as soon as I open this business of Facebook.com, what you are seeing here is tutorial page for Expand Easy. But we want to go to the business profile. So just below Meta Business Suite here, so let me turn this to arrow, just below this here, Meta Business Suite here, you can see a box that is clickable. So this box that is clickable here, if you click on it down here, you will see that first of all, remember, there's the personal profile and then there's the business profile, that's business portfolio. You can see that there are multiple business portfolios here, Miracle Bilabi, Benedicta Osai, Bears Glamour. This is from a page that she created. Then this is one we created, Expand Easy Tutorial. And you can see this under your account. This is personal account. There's this tutorial page for Expand Easy and Hillsborough Creation. But now what I want to do is I want to add page to this Expand Easy Tutorial business asset. And I also want to show you how to navigate. Do you get? So how to navigate. So we click on settings. Remember, so this is what I did for those that didn't see. I came down here. I scrolled down to the business manager I want to use. I scrolled down to the business manager I want to use, and I clicked on this setting icon here, and that's how I got to this page that I'm in right now. I hope you are following. You get? So here, once you come here, this is the new business interface. This is the new business interface. Normally, before now, if you scroll down here, you are going to see something, this is called business settings. So once you click on that, you see the old business settings. You understand? The old business settings. But here, this is the new business settings interface. So here you can see people, you can see partners, you can see system users. So these people here are the number of persons that have access to this business manager. So it's very easy to add someone. So if I want to add someone, at this top here, let me change the location of my video. You can see invite people. So I click on invite people here. I want to add somebody. Let's say I have somebody who is going to be setting up ad accounts for me. For example, I have somebody who will be setting up ads for me, rather, if I set account. I'm setting up ads for me, or that want to be managing my ads and all that. You get. So I can come here. All I just need to do is to ask the person to send his email address. So the person sends his email address. Let's say the email address is 123. Let's say the person is 123ZA at gmail.com. So once I do that, you get, or as many persons I want to add. If there's another email, I'll type the email and press enter. You get, so it's just going to come out in the box like this. I'm going to give either the temporary access, allow this person access ARO effect. You get, so I can allow this, or I can allow this business. I want to turn on temporary, So basically, I can decide to turn both off because it's not a temporary access. I want to give to the person in Meta's but it's a temporary access. Finally, this is the first time this kind of setting is even coming up because they just updated this. You see, this setting is just updated recently. The thing about Meta Business Manager is that they are always updating. So you can see something last week and this week is different. So you have to just understand, you have the general idea about how these things are. Then you'll be able to navigate yourself. So if I leave this on, I click on next, you get. So I'm not going to give this person, you see now there's add people, Then under these add people, you saw this temporary access or MetaSpark access. I didn't select any of them because I know that I want to give this person better access to. And so then I click on next. You get here. I want to give this person full control. So it depends on what you want to do. If you want to give partial access, you select the things you want to actually give. But if I give on full manager here, you see that even apps and integration, everything is here. So I click on next, assign business asset. So if there's any business asset, but if you remember, if you go to that, there's no asset yet. You get so what any business asset will now select and everything will add and all that. Then I click on next. If I click on next, you know, so this is the asset to business portfolio and asset. Like this, then I can send the invitation. But remember, this particular email address is not easy. So if I click on send invitation, I've automatically sent this invitation. So whoever has this email address can actually accept it, and has a Facebook account can actually accept it and have access, a full control access to this business manager. That's how to add people to an account. You understand? So if I do that now, but we're still going to do that in later videos. We are going to actually have somebody for you to see. I'm now going to also teach you how to accept such invitation if you are given. So here, partner. When we talk about partner, if you want to partner with another business manager, you can see on this account now we have multiple business managers. So once you do it, on this account we have multiple business managers. So if you want two business managers to be able to access a similar asset, you can just decide to say, okay, I want to actually partner. Let me look at the business managers that are available here. So there's Miracle, Bilabi, there's Benedict outside, Bells Glamour. So I want to partner Expand Easy Tutorial with Bells Glamour so that they'll be able to access the asset. So here, I will now decide to share partner. So the only what I will do is I will go and check business info. On business info, normally should be here. You get, but if you actually check, you can get the that's the business ID, but we'll still go without that. You get to get the business ID, and we can now add partner. So partner to share access, we give them permission. So we can click on, if you click on add, for example, here, they are going to ask you for partner business ID. Okay, they're going to ask you partner business ID. So the business ID, you just paste it here, and obviously the person has have the request to be sent to the person, and that's the business, and then the person can accept. Anybody, the person managing that business portfolio can now accept the partnership. Do you understand? So, okay. So that's that for that. System users not really functional, really useful so much for you. That's the reason why we're not going into that here. So we'll now come to pages. So under accounts, we have pages. So these are assets. We get other accounts, we have pages. So now there's no page on this particular business portfolio. There's no page on this particular business portfolio, but we can decide to add. So if you want to add, you can add an existing Facebook page. You can request access to a Facebook page. Let's say you don't have access to a particular Facebook page, or another business manager is already managing that page. Because if you come down, let's come back here. So I'll just show you some certain things. You can see that under this first business portfolio, Miracle Bilabi, there's this Streets by Nino. So if I want to add this page to this Expand Easy Tutorial business portfolio, I'm going to have to request access from Miracle Bilabi Business Manager. Or under this Bells Glamour, there's a page called Bells Glamour. If I want to request access to this page, I'll have to request access. Do you understand? But if, let's say, I just own it on the personal account and no business manager has already claimed that particular page, like, for example, we have here tutorial page for Expand Easy. Actually, this is a business account that was giving her access to someone else, so she cannot be able to do this. But this particular one actually created it for the purpose of adding a page. So you created a page already. You created a page yourself on your normal Facebook account, and then it's already here, and you want to add it to this business manager. You get, so you can come here, you can add an existing Facebook page since it's your account and using creating the page. You get, so I click on add an existing Facebook page. Once I come here now, I just type tutorial. Because it's my page is going to appear first. There are a lot of other tutorials you can see them. But if I click on any other one, it's going to be requesting a special kind of access. So this is it. So if I click on next, review people, this is me, Expand Easy me. I click on next, I put, I click on accept the meta terms of services, I claim the page. You get, I claim the page. It's going to be this easy to just expand this page added successfully, has been added to the Expand Easy Tutorial Business portfolio. You get, this is because I created this page myself. If it was a page, to be a page that I did not create myself, let's say I come back here now, and let's say I decide to, let me type any name. Let me use Bell's Glamour, right? Since we already have Bell's Glamour here that is already belonging to another business manager that has a connected Instagram account. I click on next, you know, even if I accept claim page and Instagram, if I click on claim page and Instagram, I may get an error. Okay, if you want to log me to an Instagram account and all that, but basically, at the end of the day, before you be able to claim a page or that, it has to. This is already linked to another business portfolio. That's one of the reasons why I'm going to be having additional problems. But if it's not linked to another business portfolio and you are requested to log into your Instagram, you are requested to log into your Instagram, or you just need to provide the Instagram login details. Once you're able to do that, you'll be able to add it to the business manager. You understand? So that's just that for this. This is how it's easy to add a page. So there's something called add accounts. Add account is the account for the business manager in which you can use to run ads. So if you are funding, you understand, when you want to fund your account, that's called the add account. You understand? So that's add account here. This add account, there's no add account here. So we can actually create a new ad account for this business manager. Let me put this here. Okay. You can actually create a new ad account for this business manager. You can claim if there is an existing ad account that you actually want to use. Probably you funded another ad account in another business manager, you want to claim it. You can actually do that. You can request to share another account from another business. Do you get? So basically, that's just this ad account. But we're going to be creating a new one. So the assumption is that anybody that is watching this video, you've never created another account before, you've not funded and all that. But even if you have, you can still create a new one or use the other account that you already have. But this is how to create a new ad account. So you click on create a new ad account. So what's the ad account name? This is going to be expand easy ad account. So the time zone is going to, because I'm in Nigeria, I'm going to put Lagos +1. So I will scroll down to, okay, I'm going past. Okay, we go to from minus to plus. So it's going, I'm going to GMT +1. So depending on, I think it's Lagos, right? Yeah. So Africa, Lagos. So I'm in Nigeria, so it's Africa, Lagos. So the currency that we're going to be selecting here, we're in Nigeria, so we use the NGN. So if you see Kenya, you can see Kenya shillings here. For those in Kenya, for those in Nigeria, you can see the Nigerian account. You get, so you can see Nigerian accounts and all that. So, but I want to actually check for those in Cameroon, again, because I think those in Cameroon may have the issue of selecting. Okay, there's no Cameroon CFAs here. Then for those in Ghana, there's Kenya shillings. For those in Kenya, let's see. Okay, so we have some persons that do not have their currency here. So those that don't have currency, there's their currency here. You tend to select dollar. You understand? And then all you need is a dollar card that can actually help you to pay for your ad. So you'll be selecting a dollar account. But if your currency is here, like now, for me in Nigeria here, I will select Naira, Nigerian Naira. Okay, that's what I'm going to be using for my ad. But if you find here and you don't see your currency, so the best account to select is a dollar account. So as long as you can actually, you have a card that can actually pay in dollar, you'll be able to pay for your ad conveniently. But for me, when you see your country details, you select your country's currency here. So you click on next, who this account be used for, is going to be used for my business. My business meaning Expand Easy Tutorial. That's the business here. You get, or you can say if it's used for another business, you select the existing, if there's an existing partner, for example, you get, remember when we talked about having partners, so this is another place where you actually use it. So but it's just going to be for my business. So I'm going to click on next, expand easy ad account. I agree to meta terms. Then we click on create ad account. Create ad account, once you click on create ad account, it takes a while to load, but once you load, automatically your account has been loaded. So I've added two assets to this business manager. I've added another account. So would you like to add payment info for your account? I don't really want to add any payment info now. Whenever I want to pay for my ad, I pay for my ad. I don't do that. So automatically I've created an expand easy ad. So on that pages now, we have one asset, we have a page, we get under ad account, we have this, we get. So if you have apps, any apps that you're doing, we're just going to be restricting this down to page to running ads for normal businesses. So for those who are into ad development, it's going to be a completely different ball game. You get. So now, if you have an Instagram account you actually want to know, so what you need to do, first of all, since I'm using Chrome, for example, I have a profile. I have multiple profiles on Chrome, and I ensure that I log into the Instagram account that I want to use it for. I log into the Instagram account on my profile in Chrome. So once I do that, then the next thing I'm going to do is I'll come here add, but there's no, you can only add an Instagram account to a business portfolio. If you add a personal Instagram account to be switch to a professional one. So if you have a personal Instagram account normally, it's going to automatically switch to a personal one, going to switch to a professional one. You get. So if you don't have a professional business Instagram, linking your Instagram account to a business portfolio automatically switches it now. So I click on I agree. Once you do, you claim Instagram account, it's going to automatically load for you to log into your Instagram account. You get, so it's going to automatically load. So all you need to do is to put in the necessary information here, your username, your password, your login, and everything. Then it's going to probably add additional prompts, any other prompt, and then you come here to click on claim Instagram account. So it's going to be a part of this thing. It's just simple, but this is how, because there's no account to add here at this point in time. There's no Instagram account I'm going to add here now. So I'm going to now exit this, but you click on claim, you accept any other terms. If there is any other condition that is there, just going to be easy going through this how to go about it. You get. Then WhatsApp account. WhatsApp account also, it's the same thing. You get. So once I come here now, there's no WhatsApp account. I can click on add. I will select the country code. If I'm in Nigeria now, I just select Nigeria, there's N. NG. So I select Nigeria. I put my phone number, let's say 8123456789. You get. So let's say I do this now. I click on continue. It's going to request. This is not an valid account number, invalid WhatsApp business number. Okay, like I said, you get. But if you put a valid WhatsApp business number, automatically that is going to send a code. You understand? It's going to actually send a code. If you put a valid WhatsApp number, it's going to send a code to WhatsApp. And so let's just try this. Let's see. Let me use the number. Okay, let me just check for the number that I want to use and see how it goes. Okay, so let's just use 9030081 So let's say I click on continue now. This is a business account. They're going to send the verification code. Once they send the verification code, I put the verification code and I click on continue. Probably if there's any other prompt, I accept it. I've automatically added this business WhatsApp, this WhatsApp business. So it means that I can, if I want to run ads directly to WhatsApp to get contacts or WhatsApp or whatever purpose I'm running ads for, it will be very possible using this business portfolio once this account has been linked. That's just basically how it is. So here, remember, when you come to pages, for example, you know, when you click on the page, you have people that have control of the page. So if you had already assigned somebody, let's say you have added people, remember under users, if you add people to the page already, maybe you added another person to the page already, you get. What you can easily do is you can now begin to assign that person. That's if you have assigned people, additional persons to your business portfolio, you can come to the page and then you begin to assign that person to have access to the page, because you can see how the person can be in a business portfolio, but you will not have access to the various business assets. So it's only the assets you give to that person to control. That's what the person will have access to. Do you understand? So that's basically how it works. So we see we successfully created a page, so we created another account, your Instagram account, a WhatsApp account. These are some of the major things we're going to be using if you want to actually run ads. So this is a general overview of this. This is a general overview of this. So if you come down to data sources, so I'm going to actually restrict what we're doing here to what we need. Do you understand? I'm going to restrict it. So we have what we call data set. So if we click on data set now, you can see that there's no data set. Now, data set is actually what you connect to your website. So I'm going to be talking about all these extensively. It's actually what you connect to your website that allows you to track activities happening on your website from Facebook. You get, that's what data set is. So you can actually create, but we're not going to be focusing on that here now. So normally Pixel's data set, initially it was Pixel's, but then it's called data set now. You get, so mostly it's data set you'll be using. So here, if there's any request for any particular, let's say a business is requesting you to have access to that and all that, then brand saving, you can actually, the domain name, you can actually add your domain name here and verify your domain name from this point. If there's any integration, connected apps, with access, if there's like for those using CRM, so connect customer relation management and all that. Again, so these are basically some of the things that you are going to be needing for now. I would not really want to start going into a lot of things as we go, as we progress. It's just a general overview. As we progress, you'll now be seeing a lot more features that we're going to be using, and then as they'll be exposed to you, this is just to give you a general overview of the business manager template, a general overview. So see you in the next video.